Hello, this is Leah from All Things Cards. Do you know what I do at least once every video I make? I turn the video off when I'm trying to press the record button. I get all the settings just right so you can see where I'm working, in focus, I hope, and then I push the record button, but I shut off the camera because the record button is so far in a weird place and the camera's up above me, facing away from me. So it's very awkward. So today, I should have had one out here. Yes, I should have. I'm going to show you, maybe that's not a good example. Goodness, Leah, why aren't you prepared? Here we go. See this little edge here? Now, that edge, you know, you see those people on TV, on the videos, where they're tearing the paper. Well, I want it to fit a certain spot. I'm not putting just something on top of something, so I really want that line to be across here and across here to be kind of straight and kind of even, and my card to fit the paper. And then I just scrape the edges on there and I scrape the edges there. So instead of tearing the paper, I have pulled out my Creative Memories Collection antique scissors. I'm sure Fiskars probably makes one because it's probably made by Fiskars. But it's called antique, and it's like a rugged edge of a piece of paper. It takes a piece of paper and just makes a rugged edge. I really like these. Should have had a piece of paper here to cut. There we go. Some copy paper. And it can make, I sometimes will cut out a square for my sentiments for the front of the thing, or I'll cut a little row, you know, like a strip. But it's a very pretty kind of irregular line. So there we go. So I take this, and this one I had left that in there by accident, so I'm going to cut across this line, kind of eyeballing it to get a straight line. Now across here I may not want it to be so regular. See, I didn't want it to be that regular a zigzag, and I'm going to scrape that so it's not going to quite look like that. I just come in with this and I just do some little nicks. I create little nicks in here because I find when I do the up and down, just the regular scraping, I have to really bash the scissors into it to get any kind of personality. So I just do that. My scissors are magnetized to the MISTI. And now, whoa, notifications. So just scrape. I'm making a mess, but that's only because I'm doing it over my table for the camera. Otherwise, I'd be doing it over my lap and wearing it for a while, but I don't care. Okay, so let's see, there's that, and then down here at the bottom where I hardly did any, roughing it up, rough tough stuff here, because this is a fantastic calendar. Very thick. Okay, very thick. Okay, I just pull off the little bits, and I think that looks pretty good. I could do the edges, and because I'm decided I want to put this one on a black card, I am going to do the edges, because then it looks like I've got a little white piece of paper under there framing it, but it's just my scrapes. You want to hold it kind of stiff so that it doesn't crumple. Okay. Oh, what a mess. Put it on the floor for now. So let's see how we are. Not too bad, huh? These pieces of paper stuck all over me, but that's okay. I don't normally have pieces of paper stuck all over me. But that doesn't look too bad, huh? That lines up quite nicely. It's got a little bit of a jagged edge at one top, a scraped edge on the sides. So let's just affix this to our card. In one of my videos, I talked about why I prefer Tombow mono glue to the Nuvo glue. And, you know, it took me a while to figure out, I don't like the properties of this glue after it dries. I don't like that it's sticky and tacky, because that's not what I want, because at that point in time when it spills out, it's sticky and I have to deal with it. So I don't like that part. I would rather it be not sticky. I like the properties of the Nouveau Deluxe Adhesive Clear Dry and Craft Glue, but I like this bottle better, and I figured out why. Okay, so lid's off. Lid's off. Let's put this lid on. Oops, let's not put paper in it. Let's put this lid on, okay? 1, 2. 2 full turns. This one, if I turn my hand like this, 1 turn and it's on. 1 turn and it's off. 1, 2. 2 full turns to get this lid on. Well, that was a 2 because I didn't turn my hand. Okay, so watch. Hand upside down. 1 turn. Was it even in the camera? I hope it was. So, for me, this is faster to use, but I like this glue better because it doesn't dry tacky. But I'm willing to forego that for the speed and ease of this one. This one I just leave usually with my tip lid off, just sitting there when I'm making multiple cards. Doesn't drip, but then it does kind of come out from underneath. If it seeps out, it's going to be tacky and you're going to have to deal with it. So let's just get an inner to this card. Again. Just get my edges. And I'm usually tighter. I usually do a little bit more on the corners because I do not want... I've had bad experiences. Let's just go with that. Tired of repeating myself. Watch my other videos. Okay. There we go. Done. I will pop up a sentiment for this one at a later date when I'm finished all these cards, because there's a lot of them. Just thought I would show you how to get a nice little easy edge using, goodness, it magnetizes again, using an antique Creative Memories collection old pair of scissors. And I guess these are Creative Memories too. It says congratulations. I guess that's one I bought from Creative Memories years and years ago. So grab out your old scissors and have some fun. Thank you for watching. This is Leah from All Things Cards. Please visit us on Facebook, our All Things Cards group. And won't you subscribe and like my video? Thank you. Bye. Now I'm going to turn it off instead of pressing record.